coolest things that I've ever gotten to do in disc golf is to help create a disc, which is this. This is the NSH Warp. It is a very overstable 6-speed. The thing is, NSH really doesn't use flight numbers, but it's got the rim of like a 6-speed. I kind of modeled it after something super, super overstable like the Discraft Extreme or the out of production Innova Viper. And the weird thing about this disc is in creating this one, I accidentally created another disc as well. I just didn't know it. So when they first sent me the Warp, they sent me this one, and they also sent me this one, which says Warp on it, but this was a prototype. And after throwing them, this one was too straight for what I wanted. So we said, okay, it's not this, it's obviously this one. And then this is what you can buy right now at nshcustomdisc.com. But this one is still a really good disc. It's just not the Warp. It's the Pathway. And this can also be purchased now, nshcustomdisc.com. You know the spiel. So today we're gonna take 2 of each, do a little CTP battle, and see, do you want to bag the Warp over the Pathway over the Warp, or maybe like me, bag both because they're 2 different slots. 2 Warps and 2 Pathways, and we're just gonna see how they fly differently. Warp first. Nice, reliable. Spike hyzer at the very end. It's not even a fade, it's literally a spike hyzer. See, look at that, that's 2. Now, the Pathway, and technically it still says Warp, but this is the Pathway. Look how much straighter that is. And far. Throw this a little lighter. Oh, I just suck beans. The Warp has the box, hole 2, 198. These are the cutest little T-pads, and this is really honestly all you need. Very short. Got to throw this a little harder, Corey. I just swallowed a bug. Oh, dude, freaking swallowed a bug. All right, let's see what the Pathway does on a forehand. Oh boy, that's a lot straighter. That might be in the road. Yeah, it's in the road. Okay, nice and easy with the orange one. It's gonna be close because all of those suck. Jason, I meant my throws, not the discs, okay? Don't fire me. All right, I think the Pathway has beat it. 1-1. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. And by that, I mean mostly gentlemen. I don't think girls watch this. All right, Pathway has the T, and this one has a cute little sign that says, sponsored by City of Chanute on top of the basket. Let's get an ace. All right, still stable if you throw it that soft. Maybe. Oh. Dude, I feel like I'm going 1 for 1. Like bad throw, good throw, good throw. See, the Warp is meant for like these short shots, but it's actually kind of difficult to get the right amount of power so that it lands near the basket. I think technically the Warp is a little closer, right there, by barely. Also, look at these baskets. They feel homemade, and they have one chain in the middle. I guess maybe so you don't like ricochet off the pole. Yo, those mushrooms are like a solid C cup. If I can get an ace on any of these, it's probably this one. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was so bad. Pathway? Ace? Off the tree? No. I'm terrible. That's another one for the pathway. Hole 5 actually says par 4, 334 feet. And it's mainly because we're kind of doing like placement shot to the first island and then placement shot just before the water, which is on the other side of the second road. And we're gonna go pathway first. That thing almost flipped up. That was cool. If you want a disc that flies kind of like a zone, but with more of an almost fairway feel, this thing is awesome. Oh, skip. All right, this one we got to put on Annie. Big skip. That's the farthest so far. Good skip, but not as far. So for this one being a par 4, we're just gonna pick the closest 2 for each and then throw both from there. Dang, this thing got major air off of that skip. All right, here is the pathway. It's right there, and then that is where the warp is. Nice and easy, because the water is literally at the edge of the basket. Kind of like right there. That's in the water. Oh my gosh. Dude, the tree is even better than the water. All right, nice easy upshots. Go in. Right next to the basket, CTP. Go in the basket. In the basket. Kind of an ace. Heck yeah. Oh shoot. I need a stick. I also can't see. This is so dark. Sorry, Jason. I lost the pathway in the water. And it's way too dark for me to see where it landed. I don't see anything. So we're going to finish this with 1v1. That's 2. 1v1. All right. Oh, almost. One more. Oh, I hit the tree.
Where is that thing at?
That looks like another warp win. All right, warp has the box, big spike hyzer. A little right and a little deep. Gotta go a little softer. All right. Oh no, that one went a little too straight into the tree. All right, warp wins again. I think I'm treating it like a warp, but it is a pathway. It's definitely a pathway. Nice throw. High five. All right, so after further review, there just is no hole 7 basket. What I did was I threw from 7's tee pad to 8. And then we're gonna make up number 8. And we're also gonna make up the tee pad for number 9 because there is none. So let's go. Oh, this is squishy. Let's go from here back to hole 4. And then for 9, we'll go the sidewalk on the other side of the pavilion to 9's basket, which does exist. I have my faith in the pathway for this one. That wasn't actually bad for the warp. I think I'm getting the hang of the angle that I need to take for the warp to actually like fly like a regular Frisbee. This one, we can go a little more straight though. 2 straight. That thing flipped over. Oh my gosh. I am learning a lot about this pathway. It's freaking sweet. It really is like throwing a zone, but with a 6-speed like fairway rim, which feels so comfortable in the hand. I know a lot of people like things like the zone, the finish line chicane, the Toro, the Tempo, but this thing has a different feel and it's great. Another win for the Warp. Yeah, we're thrown off of the picnic table. The Warp has won. It already has the most CTPs, but if the pathway aces, it can have an ice cream cone. There's the Warp. Okay. Let's see if this can ace and take the win. That might have a chance. Oh, just over it. Is the pathway worse than the Warp? No, of course not. Is it a different disc? Of course. Did it lose this? Of course. Is the Warp awesome and you should buy the completely Corey signature one? Of course. I kind of still want to get an ice cream cone.